Hi Aries, and welcome to a February relationship and love bonus reading. We are talking about relationship dynamics, maybe a story that you resonate with. This doesn't have to be anything that is set in stone or that has to happen in a certain way. This is more reflecting on how we move through relationships and romantic dynamics, and maybe giving us a little bit of insight or more awareness. This is mostly what I'm trying to do, just build a little more awareness of our partnerships, relationships, and romantic encounters. Alrighty. You can find all the decks I'm using in the comment, as always, and in the beginning we're looking at your perspective on love. Nice, 9 of Summer, 3 of Spring, that already came out in the Pisces reading. 6 of Autumn, very beautiful, and the Moon is also here. I feel like this is very much about, with the Moon especially, being uncomfortable in the unknown, or with the unknown. Being uncomfortable with the possibilities or the not knowing what's coming for us, being happy from within, very much with the 9 of Summer. Really, maybe you've established a very good sense of emotional independence. Maybe you've really treated yourself well. You really put the work into yourself to feel not attached too strongly. Maybe you work through some attachment issues and stuff. So this is beautiful. The Pomeranian dog, he's very cute, obviously, says, now's the time when your dreams come true. Don't worry about how this will happen. Just give gratitude to God for all that you have and all that's still yet to come. Very beautiful. Then we move into the 3 of Spring. Yeah, we are really drawing in that vision with the 3 of Spring. We're really letting possibilities unfold. We're really seeing the way in front of us. So this is a very inspired action card, and I do love it because we're really waiting for the inspiration to take us to a place. So the sea turtle is saying, take time to review and make long-term plans, capitalizing upon your past successes. It's appropriate to pat yourself on the back for all your accomplishments, but you may also need patience for the next phase to play out. Yeah, as I said, the vision is unfolding, and it is also allowing the universe to inspire us, I want to say. And yeah, pat yourself on the back for this 9 of Summer card, because that's not easy to accomplish. Really, this emotional independence within yourself, and feeling good and being content and being grateful and being happy where you are in your life, that's a big deal, you know. That's not a lot of people are capable. And then we move into the 6 of Autumn, which is beautiful. The idea of equal give and take, putting in, investing into a situation, and also seeing the outcome come back to you. Your success and prosperity have allowed you to pay off debts, acquire wise loans, or receive a grant or scholarship. In return for heaven's blessings, be sure to share the wealth with others through donations of time or money to reputable charities. So how I see this in a relationship context is, you have a lot to give right now. You have a lot of resources, I think, especially emotional space. And it's okay to be generous right now. And it's okay to give, because you give from a place of being full. Your cups are full, you know. And you understand here with the 9 of Summer, we do understand how it feels like that our cups are full. And we also do understand what it takes to fill them up within ourselves. And we do understand how it feels when somebody drains them. So it's very much giving, like it's safe to give, you know. We have the Moon card here, which is a little bit of the mysterious side to it. It's important to trust your intuition, even if you're unsure of what's happening. All will be revealed soon, so worry is unnecessary. Yeah, don't fall into the trap of worrying. It's easier said than done, I know. But worrying is coming from a fear of losing control often. And There is nothing to be afraid of because you've established a very safe space within yourself, I feel like. And I don't think it's so easy for somebody to just come in and take it away from you. The Fool, beautiful. I'm sorry. Yeah, something new could be coming in. Somebody very open-minded, open-hearted, light-hearted, a new journey. That's the energy that you're attracting, and the energy that's coming towards you, full of possibilities. It doesn't have to be one person. It really is an energy in general. So you're really attracting all the possibilities. So it really is, and I know that sounds like a lot of pressure maybe, but it's really on you to think yourself and feel yourself into what you actually are looking for, because it's there. Everything is possible with the Fool. And there might be a person coming in that wants to give you all the possibilities, or has that mindset too, you know, that everything is possible with love and with openness and with imagination. And it's true, you know, it's just so true. It's the truth. It's not, yes, it's work. Yes, you have to take steps. Yes, you have to move into it. But it is possible. Everything we can imagine as people, I mean, everything has already happened. It's not, when we look back in history, you see the most beautiful love stories. You see the most, of course, you also see the most terrible love stories, but you also see the most beautiful love stories. There's always these very different variations of what could be. And when you meet an imaginary partner, I want to say, yeah, maybe it is an imaginary partner. Maybe it's somebody in your mind, and you're starting to think up and to imagine who this partner could be, and you're starting to manifest. Six of Wands in the reverse. So why does this feel like this cannot be? Or there is some sense of attitude towards this that is saying, but it won't work, but how, or I can't do it. There's still something with the Six of Wands in a reverse where we have a belief that we cannot make it happen. Or we have an attitude towards it that is maybe a little, maybe we're putting people like that down. Maybe we're still holding on to some old beliefs where it's like, but you know, look at all the people and all the divorces and all the unhappy couples and all relationships are the same and blah, blah. I used to be like that, and I'm still fighting myself. Fighting myself is a little harsh, but I'm still working myself out of those restrictive patterns, you know, because of course we all have experiences. We are seeing people surrounding us. We're seeing a lot of unhappy things, you know, and I don't even think it's so selective. It's just life is not easy. Relationships are often hard, but they don't have to be, and that should not be the narrative, you know. We should be able to imagine that there is something beyond our imagination. And that's probably what we really should focus on, that there is something beyond our imagination. And that's the Fool. Because he's beyond. He is beyond. He's a little crazy, you know. He's that type of guy who is a little crazy, and everybody's like, oh, but he's crazy. I mean, look at him. He's these ideas. That's insane. And then all of a sudden, he's like at the point where everybody's like, oh wow, how did that happen? Yeah, because he had the imagination that went beyond. So getting inspired maybe by people like that is also now maybe a good way of moving out of this. And I want to say it's an attitude, really. Six of Wands in the reverse is an attitude. It's a little bit of a cynical attitude. It's okay, I'm not judging. I'm just, you know, I'm reading the cards. Knight of Cups in the reverse. Yeah. It comes out of people like that, you know, people like fool people who think everything is possible will not respond well to a cynical attitude. And it could be that you may be meeting a person who is interesting and you wonder why they are responding in a way towards maybe subtle put downs that you don't even do on purpose. But for this person, it might seem like a put down because they are so free, and they're like, "Why are you putting this restriction on me? I don't vibe with it, you know." And these restrictions within ourselves, like the cynicism that we carry, of course, comes from heartbreak. Of course, comes from things that we experienced, of course comes from hurtful situations in the past where other people hurt us and we are still feeling that, and we maybe see ourselves in that person, and we want to by those put downs, we maybe want to protect the person, you know, maybe you want to say, but you have to be careful because, you know, you can't be that open, you can't be that naive, and you can't be that open-hearted, and you can't be, but it can't be, you know. And a fool person will not listen to that, and they will not share the vibe. And that's why it's maybe a little disappointing when people don't share a vibe with you, who seem very free and at the same time very attractive. The fool, we have to, and the fool will not get distracted by that type of energy. It's very interesting, and I'm not trying to, you know, put you down or anything. It's just, we really need to look at ourselves and our attitude towards love. We really do. And we need to work through those hurts, and we need to work through those past experiences, and we need to, and I know it's nothing new I'm telling anybody, we need to forgive ourselves, and that's the hardest. We don't need to rush into forgiving another person. I think that's something that we should not spiritually bypass, as people say, but we should definitely, and I think that's what's happening here, that you are finding this peaceful place within yourself, this secure, this stable place, this emotionally detached place, which doesn't mean, and I'm speaking from experience, I've been at that place. And I've been single for a long time at that time, or for quite some time. And with myself, I was completely, you know, calm and collected. But as soon as people entered in my life who triggered wounds, I was out of balance again, you know, and I had to look at those wounds that I thought I already worked through. It's like, it's never ending, you know. I'm just, I'm not saying I'm at a level, maybe you know all this, and I can learn something from you, you know. It's just, let's have this conversation. It's never ending, which is a beautiful thing at the same time, you know. And you get to a place where you become more aware of the possibilities, and I think that's what we want to work ourselves towards here, Aries. Wow. Okay, I'm drawing a Romance Angels card. I want to say that these cards are very specific, so please don't take it too literally, take it with a grain of salt, because they're very like, you know, this is the situation, and you know, it's just, I'm not a huge fan when it comes to really making these specific predictions, but I'm still using them because they're fun. So let's have a little fun. Okay. Romance Angels. Oh, it's in German, so I forgot what this card is in English. Try, put in the work, I think it is. True love is worth you following your inner guidance and taking the right steps. So yeah, it is. It really resonates well with what we talked about here. It is actually being strong and evolved enough to now look at the really, to now be able to again look at things that still hold us back, because we need strength and we need emotional somewhat security and emotional stability to be able to look at the deeper layers, and that's the moon, you know, the deeper layers, and maybe work ourselves through still limiting beliefs that hold us back. And we might not need a person right now for that. We might need to strengthen that relationship with ourselves and see why certain mindsets of people bring a cynical reaction within us, and how we can let that go a little more. I'm not saying just completely change it tomorrow. It's just bring more awareness to this and where it's coming from. Whew, okie dokie. Very interesting. So yeah, Aries, thank you so much for being here. Please like, subscribe, comment. Check out my description box. You can also order personalized video readings on my web shop. And yeah, that's all. Thanks so much. And please like, subscribe, comment, as I said. And I hope I'll talk to you soon. Bye.